Fellow vets, did you know that you can get a VA disability rating for chronic pain? Here's how. Okay, now your chronic pain could actually be rated up to 100% on its own. Let's dive in. I'm going to share everything that you need to know. Okay, first and foremost, by law, you cannot get a rating on its own just for pain. Okay, so let me give you an example. I can't file a disability claim because I have pain in my right knee and I say, Brian Reese has pain. Rate me at 70% for the pain I suffer from daily in my body. Okay, that's not going to fly. The VA rater is typically going to look at pain as some type of a symptom of another rateable disability condition. Okay, so I'll give you an example. For musculoskeletal disability conditions, knees, back, shoulders, neck, okay, anything that involves a joint or a muscle, there is something called the painful motion principle in VA disability benefits. What that means is if the veteran has pain, the VA rater is supposed to award the minimum compensable rating for that disability condition. So I'll give you an example. Okay. There are many musculoskeletal disability conditions that could be service connected at 0%. Okay. That means they're non compensable. That means you won't get any money for them. Okay. But if you have a sprain, a strain, something musculoskeletal related, and you have any pain associated with it on range of motion, let's call it flexion or extension, the VA rater is required by law to award the minimum compensable rating for that condition, okay, which for most musculoskeletal conditions would be 10%. Okay, 10% is compensable. So what does that mean for you? At your compensation and pension exam, if you get one after you file your claim, you need to make sure you tell the C&P examiner if you have any pain at all. Okay? It's important that they write that down in their notes. And yes, you can ask them, hey, C&P examiner, I have daily pain associated with my knee. Please make sure that gets entered into your notes. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, to make sure and double check that they are actually capturing the symptoms that you suffer from. Now, let's talk about this. How do you get up to 100% VA disability rating for chronic pain? Okay, notice I didn't say 100% disability rating for pain. I said 100% disability rating maybe for chronic pain. Okay, here is how you do it. All right, let's say you are already service connected for a bunch of physical issues, neck, back, shoulders, whatever the situation is, migraine headaches. If you're suffering from daily chronic pain because of those conditions, and you have such an intense focus on those issues that it is significantly impairing your daily living, okay? It's significantly impacting your work, your life, your social functioning, okay? That is actually a mental health claim. Now, it used to be called chronic pain syndrome, okay? The VA used to use something called DSM-4. They no longer do, okay? The Diagnostic Statistics Manual for Mental Health. It's now called DSM-5. You can look this up online if you want to fact check. It's no longer called chronic pain syndrome. It is now called somatoform disorders. Somatoform disorders are chronic pain syndrome-like issues with depression, anxiety, okay? But the somatoform symptoms in a somatoform disorder has to be diagnosed by a psychologist. Okay, you got to have a diagnosis and a medical record. And you have to have symptoms that actually affect you if you're going to file a mental health claim for it. Okay, now remember, a mental health claim, they're all rated under the same general schedule from 0% to 100%. Okay, 0%, 10%, 30%, 50%, 70%. or 100%. Now, what I've seen in the past is veterans who have somatoform disorders, chronic pain syndrome with a mental health issue, they typically file that secondary to the physical conditions in their body. Okay. Now, again, you have to actually have this. You have to be seen by a psychologist and it needs to be diagnosed. Okay. But you can actually get a 100% disability rating for chronic pain under DSM-5 for somatoform disorders. It's a rateable mental health condition under the law. For all other conditions, pain cannot be rated separately on its own. It's typically a contributing symptom to another rateable condition. All right, fellow vets, hope you found this video valuable. If you need some help, you know where to find us. Okay, VAClaimsinsider.com. We are VA disability experts. We have devoted our lives to serving and supporting you. Okay, my entire goal is to educate and empower you to get the VA disability rating and compensation you deserve faster. That is why I get up every single freaking morning, is for you. Okay, can't wait to serve and support you. If you all need help, please reach out. Talk to you soon.